I think voice impressions is kind of a cross between multiple personality disorder and identity theft. Some of your best voices, they kind of project, they're kind of theatrical, and maybe even a little bit aggravating. So like, for instance, a good one would be Dr. Phil. Today we are going to be talking about the ultimate weight loss solution, starvation. Now there are side effects, the 4 Ds: dizziness, drowsiness, diarrhea, and occasional death. Now if the idea of never ever eating again bothers you, perhaps starvation is not right for you. How's that working out for you? There's a lot of people running for president now. Some guys dropped out and they're endorsing. Sometimes before you do an impression, you can kind of get an idea what the voice might sound like. Sort of the looks, mannerisms, gestures kind of set it up. Sort of like Trump, for instance. I want to talk to you today about myself. I am incredible. I Googled my own name, but I am important to the 10th power. We are going to build a great Walmart in China on the southern border to keep out Mexican Muslims, and I'm going to make Portugal pay for it because they're coming over from Canada, and we will do it. I don't want to hear about crooked Melania. Hillary! No, you got to read the speech first. Okay, and here's a guy that didn't endorse him. Donald, I'm Ted Cruz, not Tom Cruise, and I'm better looking. I do not endorse you when you put down my wife and say that I look like Grandpa from the Munsters and sound like Mr. Haney of Green Acres. That's too much. And one of my favorite guys to be running for president right now, or had been running, was Bernie Sanders. These young people. Okay. I was born in Brooklyn. Go, Grandpa. I want to say that I believe that old people should not drive. There will be no personalized license plates, personalized tombstones. They are an option. It will be free and sure, free depends, and there will be free college for young people, particularly those that can't read. Just follow with your finger, move your lips, we'll just move you along. And like I said, some of the people that thought they were going to be vice president, well, this is Newt Gingrich, and I really thought that I was going to be vice president. And Donald said, you're fired. And I said, you can't fire me because you haven't hired me yet. And he said, you are fired. And the reason is you look too much like Martha Washington. You shouldn't have taken those estrogen shots. Now, sometimes news personalities can have some of the most interesting voices too. Like, good evening. This is the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather reporting for perhaps the last time. Mild tremors were felt in New Jersey today, but fear subsided though when onlookers realized it was only Governor Chris Christie jogging. And sometimes, like I say, you can see a voice sort of in the look. Here's an actor, actor-director, he's kind of strained in his voice and in his looks. Actor-director Clint Eastwood, before anything, he's always like this. Yeah, I want to talk to you people out there about something that's been bothering me for a long time. I've been asked to make a politically correct movie, a vegetarian Western. The man with no cholesterol and a fistful of vitamins. It's not going to happen. Now, like I say, sometimes you can get to be even more famous for a commercial, perhaps, that you've done than what you've done up to that point. A whole new generation knows you for the commercial. Hi, I'm Big Bad Jaws Foreman for Manneken Muffler and the Jaws Foreman Grill. I have the super duper extra deluxe Jaws Foreman Grill, which can grill up to 9,000 hamburgers at the same time. And I love the sound of the grill always. Some people kind of lead what I would call an insular life. They only kind of, they might be real good at what they're doing, but they don't seem to know too much else, and they're kind of proud of their sort of lack of knowledge. Like Seth Rogen, perhaps. He's a great comic actor, but yeah, the other day I went to Ronald Reagan's 100th birthday party. I mean, what was he, like a president or something? Well, I got religion, I saw the light. Okay, a couple more quick ones for you. Well, this is Ronald Reagan, and they let that guy out that shot me. I don't know why, but immediately the DNC had a John Hinckley look-alike contest, and I was not pleased. Okay, last night, promoting Hillary was former President Clinton. This is Bill. First of all, I just want to say that I think Hillary will be an incredible president. You have no idea what that woman put me through. My life has been a nightmare, but I figure, there's going to be a new young intern night, and I am going to be there to break them in. Thank you.
Give it up one more time.